Hello ladies and gentlemen, today this is Voidbox bringing you 5 ways to hide some of your valuable things in Minecraft. But before we begin, please do hit the subscribe button, like this video if it really helped at all, or anything. And consider subscribing or joining the notification squad by hitting the little bell on the corner of my video down there. But without further ado, let's begin. So, number 1 is the most simple. This is literally the most simple way. The trick behind this is that you have 2 chests, some wood around your area, and these carpets play an enormous role in the way you hide it, because if you remove them, you could see the upper lip of a chest that's hiding down here with a little flower, because isn't the real treasure love? Yeah, totally. Anyway, basically, the carpets are important because without them, you can sort of see that upper lip of the chest, but when you put them there, they're a bit harder to find, so all you really need to do is just have one below there. So it's pretty easy, I'd say. Pretty easy to do. Now, our next one, you might think you've seen it at first, but I took a little twist on this. So, oh, say hi to Puffy. Puffy's my best friend. So you may know, like this, oh, that's a classic one, everyone knows that. But there's nothing in this chest. This is merely a decoy, because the real treasure comes right about here when you go putting things into the chest. I mean, what raider of your house is going to say, oh, I'm just going to put this in his hidden chest? And it automatically closes as well. Now, the redstone here is a bit cumbersome. Again, I'm no mumbo jumbo. The redstone here is pretty simple. So, really what you need is a comparator, I believe, and a repeater. So, as soon as it detects that there's an item in there, it'll send the repeater, which will disable the redstone torch, which will disable the piston, pulling it back and allowing the chest to be seen. Which is, I think it's pretty good, but, like, it adds that whole unexpected factor, because, I mean, you usually have seen this little trick here on videos like Magnum Museum, or, pretty much any channel, but I added my own little, like, twist to it, so I'm pretty proud of that one. Alright, so we have number 3 now. Number 3 is what I like to call, oh god, that's embarrassing. Anyway, number 3 is what I like to call everyone hates these stupid granite blocks, I swear. I have never, if there's a person who is mining granite on purpose, I wouldn't know what to say to them. Anyway, so what you want to do is really just have it like this, with this one block protruding up here, and have that there, and have some variation in it just to make it look normal, presumably in a cave, right? So, only you would know to break it, so when you break it, even if you broke it, if you're a normal person, you wouldn't really see anything, too much up with this other than the block that there's like a absence there, right? Okay, maybe someone mined out some ore from another area. But if you stand on it, it allows you access to a shulker box or a chest or whatever. Now, this effect is better achieved if you have a valuable ore near it, right? Because if you have something like diamonds, a player isn't really going to want to risk dying and losing that. So they probably just leave the cave as soon as they can. Now, the redstone here is also rather simple. All you really need is that pressure plate, a redstone torch, and this. So as soon as you step on the pressure plate, it actually disables the redstone torch and pulls the stone block down, allowing you to have access to it. And then you just put the granite back. You just put the granite back when you're done. But that's the best part of it, because unlike cobblestone, you don't have to smelt it again to get it to look natural, because, granite's granite. And I mean, who's gonna mine out granite? Seriously, who would do that? Ugh. Ugh. Alright, coming in at number 4, we have another classic item frame trick. You might have seen some of the redstone there, but that's okay. So I developed it in a way so even if someone does accidentally hit it once, nothing's going to happen. But after another hit, you open up a little contraption down there. And it stays like this for a little while until you fully reset the head. And then it goes back into shape. So, now, the redstone here was, it's the most difficult. This one was the most difficult to make for me. Again, I'm no mumbo jumbo, but I think I can do at least half decently with redstone. So, you have your comparator that can detect the rotations. Then you have this, and once it disables that, it'll also disable this piston up here, right? It'll come down through there, make its way up there, and hit that piston. Once that's disabled, you get access to this cool little secret bunker. Oh, what's that? Subscribe to Void Bunker. Well, I wonder who wrote this sign. But whoever did was totally right. You should totally subscribe to Voidbox. Ha. Ha, look, I did self-advertising. Wow, I'm so smart and clever. You should subscribe just because I did that. Anyway, number 5 is rather anticlimactic, but let's be honest, it is the OG way of hiding your materials and such. An ender chest. Now, the thing about I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate just for putting this in the last spot, I guess. But an ender chest is very helpful because only you can access the contents inside. It's sort of like the original backpack from way before shulker boxes were a thing. So what you do, you put it inside, right? You put your junk inside. I could just take another ender chest. I break it, and it's done. So it's sort of like cloud storage, because then if I put another one down, even if I craft it, it'll come back with my stuff in it. Now, the best part of this is that with the recent shulker box update, I don't even know if that's recent. My bearing of time is just absolutely everywhere. But if I put a shulker box in it, right, and I just put some stuff in it, right, whatever, I'll put some junk, I'll take it, right, okay, so now I take my gear in here and put all my diamonds. So, all we really need is a pickaxe now. I don't know why I'm doing it with the commands, but game mode survival. Just because I'm basically an idiot. Now we have those blocks of diamonds in there. And then all we need to do is just break this ender chest. And once we break it, you know, I mean, I believe you need silk touch for it, right? But I mean, the crafting recipe is just this, and then an ender eye in the middle. But once you place this down again, you get your shulker box back, and all the material that was inside. And I could be filthy rich. And then, you know, it's very helpful because if you were to fill this all the way with shulker boxes and bring it, like, pretty much anywhere you went, you would be able to store a lot of items. Like, a lot of items. I mean, I could do the calculation right here, but I'm not going to. Maybe I'll put it in the description. But at least you'll be able to store, like, at least a few thousand items with all of this, saying that they're all one item and they stack. But, yeah, either way, I think that would wrap up this video. I might do more demonstration videos like this, I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out what sort of content I fall into. Puffy, no. Puffy, we talked about this, you're getting too big for your Puffy, calm down. I love you. Anyway, so that's about it for this video. If you found any of this helpful or really even useful, please do subscribe. I would really like to see you in my notification squad, on my subscribers list, whatever. Because I have noticed that like 50% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed. Here's a little rose, here's a little flower for Puffy. I love you, Puffy. So yeah. Have a nice day, night, evening, whatever. I don't really care. I mean, I do care, but oh my god, I'm just making this awkward. Alright, bye. Have a nice day. Or something.